What is up, my trippy hippies? What is up? It is Tammy coming to you live from my office. I'm trying to message my brand ambassadors live for spring meditation. Sorry if you are just now, if you're on here, say hello, tell me what you're doing today. It has been Monday, March the 20th, all day long. It has definitely been Monday all day long. Hello, hello, hello. Tell us hello. Tell us where you're watching from today. Drop us a grateful fed in the comments. It is the first day of spring. Spring is actually sprung like right this moment. I was trying to go live a little bit earlier, but it just didn't work out. So I say that everything happens exactly at the time and the place and the space that it's supposed to. I have had a very interesting day today. A very interesting day today, to say the least. It's been a day. It's been an interesting day. It's not been a bad day. It has been exactly the day that it's supposed to be. But we are here together now. It is. I did not make wake and bake this morning, and I was like, "There's a reason for that." Spent the day in bed with my seepy, yucky mouth stuff. Girl, I am so sorry. Today has been a lot of big emotions today for a lot of people, including me. And I have said this today, and I'm going to say this to anybody watching me, whether you're watching me now or later. If you are feeling kind of weird and off today, it's okay. If you're maybe getting rid of some things that no longer serve you, that's a good thing, because we are right here at this new moon energy. We are right here at the spring awakening. So a lot of times we have to kind of like come out of that den of hibernation from the winter. And, that's a very literal thing for the animal, right? A very literal thing for bears. But what I'm talking about is a more energetic shaking off of the winter hue. And that is what we're doing right now in this time, is we're kind of shaking off any kind of energies from the winter that are no longer serving us, right? Those things that don't need to go with us into this next season. A lot of us also are procrastinators, right? So if you're a procrastinator like me, you know that you are waiting to the very last minute to get those things done. And that is what maybe you're feeling today. It's like, okay, spring is literally happening this afternoon. Like all of this stuff is going to have to make way, because there's going to be all of this bountiful, beautiful things that are going to happen in this next season. And those things that no longer serve me cannot go into this next season, because there is absolutely no room for them. There's absolutely no room for them. So I know this is outside of my normal usual time. A lot of you are probably sitting down to dinner, so you may be catching this on the replay, but I am live today in a couple of places, and I got kind of started before I kind of said all the things I need to say. So number one, if you're watching me today, say hello, tell me where you're watching from, just like the thing below says, right? And if you are in the private club, make sure you drop us a grateful fed in the comments. I am live on my personal page in the YouTube channel. If you're over there, give it a like, give it a subscribe. And then also give it a little bit of a bell, so whenever I am live, you'll get a notification. Heather says she's a procrastinator for sure. My poll didn't even get posted till after 5, but I'm lucky I did it all. And here's the thing. If you didn't, you didn't. And that happens sometimes, right? But we are here on the spring equinox at the end of the day. The store's closed. Everybody's gone home for the day. I am sitting here and I am giving gratitude. It's also April 1st marks the beginning of the new quarter. It's a new season. It's a new time. It's a refreshing of the sunshine is coming back out. The weather is getting warmer. And in this time, we should be getting rid of the things that no longer serve, shucking off the winter haze, and then looking forward to the blooming of everything in the spring and the coming back to life energetically and other things. So a couple of things. Number one, I posted earlier, Grace has started making some beautiful little, and she's Reiki infused now, so fun little Reiki infused little jewelry pieces. She has this like 4 or 5 little pieces she made over the weekend. She actually has little moon water and quartz little jar earrings. She's got some rose quartz, some appetite there's earrings. There's a couple of pair of earrings, a couple of bracelets, and a necklace. So I've posted some pictures. If you're interested to come into the store and look at that stuff for Grace. We also got a new shipment from Dragonfly Alchemy. So if you have been waiting for your pain relief salve, that is back in stock, and that is going to be $42 going forward. I actually lost a little money on the last ones. They were wholesale, they were $27, and I was charging $20. So those were the 1 ounces, but these are the 2 ounces, and they are in stock now, and that's the size they're going to be, is the larger size. And those things are a deal at twice the price because they are a must-have. If you're someone who's worked with the pain salves, you know that those things are miracle workers. They are phenomenal. We also got a new set. I thought I had it with me, and I don't. I'm going to go grab it real quick. It's right here. This is something I'm super excited about. Sorry I didn't grab this earlier, y'all. Here they are. All the things I wanted to grab are right here. Perfect. Yes, everything I wanted to grab is right here. I just didn't have the box moved in the right place. So that is no big deal. We did stock the shelves today. And this chair, I've got to get something that doesn't let it slide into my printer every time. And I slide across the room to slide back. So a couple of things that we got in. And as you jump on here, please do what I said below. Say hello. This is way more fun with friends. Say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. And drop us a grateful fed in the comments. Tag a friend. So again, the pain roller, the salves, a much larger size. This is the pain relief herbal salve that we have now. Jasmine did maybe a meditation today for fingers. I love that so much. Thank you. So the pain relief the pain relief herbal salve is back in stock. We also, for a lot of you, you were asking about like smudges and sages and Palo Santo and things like that. So we do have several different smudge options. Okay, welcome, Jasmine. We have a couple of different smudge options. This time of year, going into spring equinox, like it's one of the things that I did. What's up from Mississippi? We smudged today, which meant we kind of like cleared the energy out of our space that was no longer serving. And we set some intentions for the next season, right? So you can use several things to kind of cleanse and sage with or smudge with. One of those things that you can use is Palo Santo wood. And if you've gotten healing boxes, I pretty much put a smudge stick in everybody's healing box that allows you to smudge the space clear before you basically take part in your whatever I send you, right? So for example, let's say we are doing right now a pain box, right? So I'm going to show you some of the things I have, and I'll say this is for a pain box. So I would say, here's your Palo Santo or your smudge, and then you would cleanse the area to set your intentionality for whatever you're going to do, for maybe your pain salve or your edible or whatever that may be. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. If you allow StreamYard for me to see your name, I can actually address you. Then hello, Ashley from Mississippi. Y'all send Ashley's son some happy 18th birthday. She is a mama out there getting it done, and this is her child who just turned 18, and she's super proud, and we want to send them some love because it's a hard transition from 17 to 18 because now they're an adult. So make sure you send her some love so that the adult knows that he's still mama's baby. Okay, so Palo Santo is one way to do that. Another way to do that is your sage bundles, right? You can get your white sage. I have some of that as well, because I've got a little bit of all of it, around here. So you also have your energy is so good in this shop because of all of the amount of people who pour into us. And this is some fresh desert sage. So you can also burn sage. Sometimes they come in bundles all kind of wrapped together with like flowers and other things for effervescent smells and other things that those plants that they dry out and bundle together do. So the other ways that you can also, another burning way that you can smudge a space is you can we have like a sacred mace or a higher rose smudge blend, which is basically those loose pieces of sage and other flowers and herbs that kind of all set an intention. And we have those. You can put those in little seashells or cauldrons, and you can just have those, and you can smudge, and you can like air out with a feather, and you can put it in kind of like a fireproof bowl or a fire pit or whatever you want to do to sage a bigger area. Right? You can add it to a fire and smudge like a larger outside space, whatever you need to do. The way in which that I like to smudge, I like to use this. And if you came to retreat, you were aware we did a lot of liquid smudging. Carly and I both got a little hit from our guides and said, don't burn in the house, like don't smudge with like sage or Palo Santo inside. She decided to make a sacred space liquid smudge. And this also changes the ionization of the air. So we now have this in shop. We have the sacred space liquid smudge. So if you would like to maybe not have, like, for me, y'all know every time I do that, I have to say, it's corn, a big lump. I have to. It just pops in my head. It's very much a trigger or tick now at this point. But I like this because the sage bundles give me a really bad headache. Like it makes my head hurt. Like something about the burning of the sage does not do well with me. And the Palo Santo, I seem to feel like I never get enough smudge with it. Like I don't feel like I get enough like fire with it. I want to like really feel the smudge. So I love a good sacred space. Now with the higher road, I love that in like a burner, a little small, like have it smoldering with a little incense and stuff. That does well for me. And there's something with my hand where it's just like the skin is peeling off of it. It's crazy. Y'all see that? It's like really, really dry all of a sudden. But I digress. And then what I'm super excited about, I'm pulling mine out right now, is this new set of Dragonfly Alchemy Apothecary Energetic Body Balancing Essential Oil Set, infused with healing energy and magical intentions. This is pretty exciting. Yep, you got it. You got it. We can see you, Jasmine. So we're gonna get to our little meditation in just a second. I'm not gonna be much longer, I promise. But I want to show y'all this because these are gonna go fast. That's when you open the box up, you're going to have some information in here, which I love that sticker. And then it's beautiful. It's a little paper here. It's going to tell you about your blends. And then that's what it looks like in the box. And it is 4 different blends, and they each come with a different color bottle. And, you know, I always talk about the trifecta, the emotional, the mental, and the physical body. But there is a 4th one, right? There is a 4th one, and that is the causal body. So you have your emotional, which is your pink, your mental, which is your blue, your physical, which is your green, and your causal, which is your purple. And these each have a description with them, right? And Carly and I are going to be live on Thursday for high tea. We're going to go over the root chakra tea. And we're going to go over this set. And this is the green bottle, physical bottle, grounding in progress, which is going to be great for your root chakra, right? So the green bottle, the physical body bottle, is going to be great for the root chakra and the healing we're doing around that. The pink bottle is the emotional body, emotional healing, works to heal the past through the endocrine, calm and nurture, balance emotions, ease trauma, used for emotional support, healing before bed. The blue bottle, which is the mental body, is higher thoughts and expression. This works with the higher mind, mental clarity, expressing ideas and manifesting, used when working on projects, learning, or when seeking understanding of others. And then the purple is your spiritual connectivity or the causal body. And I love the idea, like I always talk about how we have divinity within us, right? How we are divine, and how like we talk about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the divine Trinity, how we have an emotional, mental, and a physical Holy Trinity within us. Like our divinity is made up of our physical body, our mental body, and our emotional body. And then I like the causal body because the causal body is the fourth piece, which is kind of like the connection, right, to our higher self, to the heavens, to the spirit realm. And that's the causal body. And that's going to open up the spirituality connectivity, enhances spiritual connection to higher self, increases imagination and awareness, sight for living from soul's purpose, used when you need uplifting, when connecting to angels, gods, and helpers, and before meditations or ritual ceremonies. This is phenomenal information, right? It has all the ingredients under each one. So the green bottle, I didn't go over that. That is for supports being in the physical body, being grounded, safety, vitality, abundance, moving forward in life, used when feeling out of sorts, anxious, or stressed. So I am going to, we're going to do a little meditation today. I am going to go ahead and use my purple bottle, which is my causal body, and let's see what it smells like. We're going to talk about the rest of these with Carly this week, but it's a roller ball, so it's not even primed yet. So oh man, that's citrus. That is nice. Ooh, that smells like oranges. You know what I'm going to do? Haha. A little scent tint, rub it in your hand, right? You're going to rub the oil in your hands. What I'm doing with this, I am activating the oil by heating it, kind of like we do when we decarboxylate, right? We're going to heat the oil, which is going to then activate the oil. And then I'm going to create a scent tint, which is kind of like cupping my hands and then it's very light, very, very, very light, very light. I want a little bit more of this. I'm ready to do a meditation, so I want to get myself together, right? So as I'm doing that with this, we're going to go into our little spring equinox meditation. So if you are somewhere that you're not driving and you can do this with me, I would love to. We'll take about a few minutes. We're going to do this really quickly. Then I'm going to get out of here and go home and grill some delicious tuna tonight for a salad. This new spring equinox, we're trying to do a little better with our dinner options. Not so much fried and on bread things, but we're getting out of that comfort food stage into the spring menu with some grilled tuna salad. Tomorrow night, we're doing some pan-seared salmon. We're doing some chicken and then possibly some steak and some asparagus later in the week. But perfect place. So if you are somewhere where you can get comfortable, do that. That purple one has coconut oil, tangerine, green mandarin, lemon, vetiver, and energy of amethyst, which I love that. I love everything about that. So if you need to get a box of these will be on the website very soon. Very, very soon. We'll have these dropping on the website probably tomorrow. So as we go into the spring equinox, we're going to do a quick little blooming meditation together, if you don't mind. I'd love to do it with you. So if you are somewhere, please get comfortable. If you can get your feet on the ground, put your feet on the ground. If not, lay back, get comfortable, put your earbuds in, tune out the world for just a few moments, and let's reconnect with ourselves and with the spring equinox energy so that we can set some intentionality for a beautiful spring season. I am sorry I was not live earlier. The schedule just did not allow for it today like I wanted it to, and I'm going to be okay with that. The intentionality that I'm setting into this new season, and I'm sharing with you all, I hope that you will take a few minutes to try to really look at what you want from this next season. And I'm not saying that you have to be so stringent in it that if it doesn't happen, I'm saying a feeling, right? Like, is there something that you want to feel in this season? Like for me, I am going into spring with a sense of joy and wonderment. I'm going to approach this spring with the eyes of a child. I might do an Easter egg hunt myself. I am letting go of my need to always be the most responsible person in the room, or my want of it, or my ego's gripping onto it. And as you roll into this next season, I want you to really think about where it is that you want to see yourself. Have you been spending this winter time kind of feeling kind of a negative Nancy? Maybe you want to go into the spring with like surrounding yourself with more positive, uplifting people. If so, you're in the right place. The Grateful Fit community is great for that. But we are going to do a quick little meditation. It's going to start with some deep breaths, right? So if you can go in through your nose through a big 4 count, right? Release. So if you take an inhale with a 4 count, you hold it at the top for a 4 count, and you release slowly for a 4 count. That is called box breathing. It can help slow your heart rate, kind of get you into the pattern. So let's take a couple more deep breaths in together. Exhaling fully and through our mouths. Inhaling through our noses deep one more time. And through our nose a little deeper, filling up your lungs a little bit more. On this last exhale, I want you to actually exhale anything and everything that's on your mind. If your shoulders are still in your ears, give that a big, right? I want you to drop your shoulders on the next inhale, release the tension in your jaw, close your eyes. And as you feel that breath coming in, you're feeling that kind of go through every part of your body. The breath can get everywhere. On the exhale, with that breath, let anything in your body that is hurting you or not pleasing to you, exhale with that breath. Let's do one more of those big, deep cleansing inhales, allowing that breath to penetrate everywhere in your body, noticing any place that you feel a little hurt, a little uncomfortable, allowing the breath to take that pain away, and on the exhale, releasing that. And with your eyes closed, settle into your normal breathing pattern. The slower, the better. The deeper, the better. Releasing your shoulders, releasing your jaw. Just for this moment, just in this time, you are allowing yourself freedom of tension, no tension in your space, no stress, no worries. You are just here and now. As you close your eyes, look at your present life as a blooming flower. As you breathe in this image, see yourself as a bud that hasn't yet bloomed. Create the most vivid image in your mind. The stem, the leaves, the bud. Now I want you to work your way down to the soil. What forms this soil for you? On your next inhale, turn your attention to the feelings or experiences coming up right now. Give them space. On the next inhale, place a hand on your heart and breathe in. In this place, I want you to offer compassion and care for whatever grief or hurt is showing up in this moment. To take a few moments here, breathing in and out. Allow these feelings to express themselves fully. But being aware of how your heart feels. Now ask yourself, what growth have I experienced as a result of these feelings? How have these moments laid the foundation for my growth? Noticing some moments may offer you wisdom and others may not. That's okay. We are all works in progress. It takes years to find growth in an experience. Right now, we're finding the moments of sorrow and hurt that have become the beautiful soil that is now the foundation of your flower. Because in this springtime, we're going to transform pain into life force. We're going to transform that pain into the life force that will nourish the flower's roots. Take a moment here to feel this shift. Breathe it in. With each breath, feel that energy strengthen and grow. Work your way back up to the bud with that energy. Focus on the bud. Focus on the petals. What potential beauty lies here? What excites you when you think of this flower blooming? As we take this positive, excited energy, we're going to focus on the possibility of what's to come. Breathing into our hearts as we do this. Continuing to breathe in the possibilities into your heart. Breathe expansively. Allow the energy of those thoughts to fill every part of your heart. Now allow this energy to expand to the tips of your fingers, the top of your head, and the bottom of your feet. Feel this energy embracing you and filling every part of your being. This excited energy of possibility. Stay with this feeling for a few moments here in this place. When you're ready, take 3 deep breaths, expanding your inhale and deep, expansive exhales. And come back to the present, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And with soft eyes, you're back in your space and grounded in your body. I hope that you enjoyed that meditation. I hope that that meditation was good for you as it was for me. What I'm going to encourage you to do is to take a moment to write down what you felt and experienced during the meditation. I'm going to also, in this season of the spring, right, we looked at ourselves as a flower, as a blooming bud, understanding that what our soil is, the thing that feeds us, is all of those things that that's been with us. How we do our roots through that is our decision, right? What comes out of that is completely ours. So I want you to do a thing, because you are that bud, right? You are that flower. And if you want to share, does anybody know what flower did you bud into? But I want you to take a few moments to, number one, write down what you experienced. Encourage you to write down a list of care instructions for your flower. What kind of conditions does your flower need to thrive? Right? Does it require a lot of light? How does it need to be watered? Because you're basically a house plant. That was the whole purpose of this, with more complicated emotions. You need you need to get light, get outside and see the sunshine. You need to water yourself, right? You have to feed yourself. You have to talk nicely to yourself. All the things that flowers need, right? So I want you to write that care list down for your flower, and I want you to carry that into your daily routine for yourself in this new spring season. This spring, fully embrace the person you're becoming and honor the person and experiences that got you here. We're all blossoms rooted in soil, and we're waiting to bloom like that beautiful flower. So on that note, that is all. I want to go home and eat some dinner and do all the things. I appreciate you for sharing some time with me on this this spring equinox. I have not pulled the winner yet for our testimonial Tuesday, or tell us about what's your hometown hippie story. So it gives you a couple more days to get that done. I'd like to see a lot more of those shared. I appreciate, and all of the ones that have been posted have been beautifully written, and they've touched my heart more than you have any idea. They fill me up. But I know there's a lot more of you out there that need to share your story, and I want to give you an opportunity. So go tag a friend, go share your story, go post some pictures. We'll continue to run that contest through the end of this. We'll do it for a couple more days. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here today. I love each and every one of you. We are going to be back on Wednesday for What's Up Wednesday. We're going to be back Thursday for some tea time with Carly and Tammy. Tomorrow night we have 1 card readings with Carly. Go fill out that Google form, get a card reading. I might be on here later in the week for some cards. I don't ever know. You never know what I might be up to. I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to get off here and go home. And on that note, everyone, go be the beautiful blossoming flower that I know that you are. And we're going to do a little peace, a little love, and a little feast. And as always, y'all, stay elevated. I love you and have a wonderful, happy rest of your night and happy spring.